Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crypto News Weekly Roundup. We are buzzing, guys. We had literally the worst day in crypto history on Friday. We will get into that. Some housekeeping. I'm currently in an Airbnb in Argentina. The construction is terrible. If you guys hear banging, my apologies. I will be muting myself as much as I can. So my apologies for that. Rachel, how are you? AirPod gang this week. Tough week for us in the crypto land.
Yes, Matt. Yeah, I am doing well, hanging in there. We did have a tough week, but we also had some good news this week as well. So we are going to get into all of that today.
Let's jump right into it. Price action as always. And guys, we will sort of go in chronological order this week. We will start with what happened on Friday, and then we will get into the news. My apologies, the bang that's currently going on. Hopefully they shut up sooner rather than later. Bitcoin down 10% on the week to 110K, and we even touched 102 Bitcoin with that crazy liquidation event on Friday. Ethereum is down 8% to 4,000 per ETH. BNB is down 6% to $1,172 per BNB. XRP is down 15 ticks to $2.40 per XRP. Sol is down 12. And as you can see on this bloodbath fulfilled board ahead of us, everything is down bad this week. Why was it down bad? Well, it all happened on Friday. We are going to give you guys sort of the chronological order. We're going to recap what happened. It all started Friday morning, actually, when Trump announced the 100% tariffs on China.
Yeah, Matt. So Friday afternoon, over 1.66 million crypto traders were liquidated in the past 24 hours as the market experienced a sharp downturn, wiping out a staggering $19.33 billion in positions, according to data from CoinGlass. The sell-off followed escalating macro uncertainty after President Donald Trump reaffirmed his plan for 100% tariffs on Chinese imports, spooking risk markets. Data from CoinGlass shows that over 1.6 million traders were liquidated, with nearly 87% of positions being long. The event marked a rare moment where macro policy news spilled directly into digital asset markets, erasing billions in open interest within hours and pushing Bitcoin below $105,000 before a rapid rebound took shape. This is likely the largest liquidation event in crypto history, and it was just crazy stuff.
It was mayhem. Friday afternoon and Friday evening was not fun, but we have rebounded decently since then. And there were some generational entry points. So what happened here? A Satoshi era whale with 86,000 Bitcoin. Guys, this is not 86K value in Bitcoin. This is 86,000 Bitcoins. Shorted $1.1 billion in BTC and ETH 30 minutes before Trump's 100% tariff announcement, banking, give or take, around $200 million as liquidations hit $20 billion across 1.6 million traders. The trader identified by blockchain trading firm known as Look On Chain. He is definitely a Bitcoin OG, as they confirmed that he did have 86,000 Bitcoin from 2011. He deposited the funds into Hyperliquid, which is the place to be trading if you're using that kind of size. However, with Hyperliquid and with all decentralized exchanges, it is fully public and fully transparent. So it's not like a centralized exchange. You can see everything and anything, and that is what they found. Moving forward, present day, there are current investigations going on that this person very well may have ties to the Trump family. So this happened on Friday. Monday, more news coming out, Rachel, with the infamous Trump insider whale.
Yeah, Matt. So on Monday, the trader known for profiting handsomely after shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum ahead of the recent market crash opened fresh short positions even as the market shows signs of recovery. Look On Chain on Tuesday posted blockchain data showing the investor entered at $115,783 and currently holds a 3,440 BTC short position worth about $392.67 million, with an unrealized profit near $5.7 million and a liquidation threshold of $128,030. Despite Bitcoin rebounding to around $115,000 over the weekend, the trader added to the positions aggressively, indicating a renewed bearish conviction.
What does he know? We do not know. And I believe yesterday, we're recording on Thursday, as always, I'm pretty sure he took out another short yesterday. So what happened after Trump put the tariffs on China on Tuesday morning? Now, China's rare earth squeeze meets Trump's 100% tariffs. which jolted risk appetite, triggering a $500 million crypto flush as Beijing leverages supply choke points against Washington's tariff shock. Pretty wild stuff here. This included another $7 billion sell-off in cryptocurrencies, and this move obviously was seen as a 100% direct retaliation on the 100% tariffs on Chinese goods. Trump also tweeted yesterday that we are in a trade war with China. Don't know what's going to happen here, but this is pretty spooky. And hopefully it gets resolved sooner rather than later. Moving forward, Rachel, speaking of Trump and the Trump family, they have made just a small, modest $1 billion in pre-tax gains through their crypto ventures. How nice it must be to be a member of the Trump family and also being able to dabble in the crypto space.
Yeah, Matt, let's talk about the family of U.S. President Trump has generated pre-tax gains of around $1 billion in the past year from their diverse array of crypto-related ventures, which a new investigation reveals. Trump family-backed crypto ventures encompass meme coins, stablecoins, trading cards, and decentralized finance platforms. Per the Financial Times, the Trump and Melania coin meme coins tied to himself and his wife reportedly generated around $427 million. Meanwhile, the Wilfy token sales fetched approximately $550 million.
That is absolutely wild news there. Speaking of wild stuff, I saw this yesterday and I knew something was up with it, but I've never seen this before in crypto. Yesterday, aka on Wednesday, stablecoin issuer Paxos revealed that it accidentally minted 300 trillion. Yes, that is trillion with a T. 300 trillion worth of PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin, only to reverse the mistake minutes later by burning the excess tokens. Blockchain records visible on the Ethereum blockchain confirmed that the flurry of minting and burning transactions exposing a rare but dramatic fat finger error in the reportedly tightly controlled world of stablecoin issuance. The transactions revealed that the firm had accidentally added 6 extra zeros during minting. Bit of a small problem there. Within minutes, Paxos destroyed the incorrectly issued 300 million PYUSD and reminted the correct account, of $300 million. This is pretty spooky because we were always told that stablecoins were back to US dollars or US dollar T-bills or US dollar financial instruments. Turns out that you can just type away and maybe have a fat finger problem and add a couple commas and print trillions of dollars out of thin air. Hopefully there's no network effect to this, and hopefully this gets resolved soon. Speaking of crazy stuff, BNB, after a lot of people saying Coinbase was one of the big catalysts for the crash on Friday, Rachel, the team is rolling out a $45 million relief lifeline for meme traders. Insane news. This week just does not end.
Yeah, Matt, it's insane news, but it's also really great to see BNB Chain doing this. So BNB Chain is rolling out a $45 million relief initiative to support meme coin traders hit hardest by last week's market crash. The program launched in partnership with Meme Coin Launchpad for Meme and will distribute BNB tokens to more than 160,000 addresses that recently traded meme assets on the network. The Reload airdrop, supported by PancakeSwap, Binance Wallet, and Trust Wallet, seeks to restore confidence across one of the most active segments of BNB Chain's ecosystem. So shout out to BNB Chain. Hope to see other ecosystems follow.
Well said there. Some positive news this week. Hyperliquid's HIP-3 flips listings from committee to code, aka they went live. They went permissionless by letting builders spin up their own perps dexes on Hypercore if they stake 500,000 hype, which literally gives them centralized exchange style scale on chain. Hyperliquid finally activated and pushed the HIP-3 network upgrade. Anyone can now launch their own decentralized exchange or perp exchange without centralized approval. The update went live on October 13th at 9:15 a.m. UTC, making one of the biggest structural changes in the protocol's history, effectively making Hyperliquid a permissionless platform for all derivatives. This could very well be the future of finance. Huge shout out to Jeff and the Hyperliquid team for shipping this. Coinbase infuses fresh investment into Indian crypto exchange CoinDCX at a whopping $2.45 billion valuation.
Yeah, this is cool news. So Coinbase made a fresh investment in Indian crypto exchange CoinDCX, expanding its footprint in India and the Middle East. This was announced on Wednesday. Coinbase's new investment is an extension of CoinDCX's previous fundraise and values the exchange at $2.4 billion post-money. Last year, CoinDCX expanded its services to the Middle East by acquiring BitOasis, a prominent digital asset platform In the region, Coinbase called India and the Middle East top regions for crypto growth due to high adoption, supportive regulation, and economic potential.
Yeah, well said, Rachel. Last piece of news this week, guys. The U.S. has announced the largest ever cryptocurrency seizure tied to international scams online in a sweeping crackdown that exposes a vast global fraud and human trafficking network. They named this the pig butchering scam. Court filings unsealed in the Eastern District of New York revealed the U.S. authorities are seeking the forfeiture of 127,000 Bitcoin. That is a lot of Bitcoin held in wallets tied to Chen and his associates. The DOJ described the network as one of the most sophisticated transactional scam operations in Asia, with billions laundered through shell companies, mining operations, and crypto exchanges worldwide. Pretty wild stuff here. Shout out the US Gov for snagging 127,000 Bitcoin. Hopefully they hollow those and do not sell them. Rachel, what a week. Since you and I have been doing this, it's been about a year and a half. This has easily been the craziest week we've ever done on the show. Friday was insane. I will never forget where I was that Friday, guys. $20 billion in liquidations in literally a couple hours. Pretty wild stuff. And some altcoins literally going to pennies on the dollar. Not pennies on the dollar, pennies, genuine pennies. Let's hope we have a great week. However, I do think, not financial advice, I do think this week will be a bit of a bloodbath as well. If you guys enjoyed this one, we hope you did. Please subscribe, hammer that like button. And guys, if you got hurt from the liquidation, keep grinding, keep staying locked in. And also go touch some grass, go for a run, go for a bike, get a good sweat in. And remember, there's more to life than these magical numbers we see on our screens. But we love you guys. We hope everyone has a phenomenal weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, Matt. See you guys next time. Bye.